So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off, Owen, I'm going to start drawing that back wall. Again, the bigger it is, the closer you are to it. The smaller it is, the further away it is. All right. One thing that I do to help it out for me is I'll often use little tick marks. I'll just draw a little corner, 3, 4, and what this will let me do is it gives me a sense of how big this room is going to be. If I like where they are, I can connect the dots. If I don't like that where it is,
we're making another room. Oh, okay.
I can move them. I like where those are, so I'm going to go. And to my best of my ability, I try to make sure that they are parallel to the edges of the page. So my going nice straight up and down. Yeah, we're just doing that back wall there. Just like before, we're going to keep it easier. I'm going to put a dot about in the center, maybe a little bit lower than the center. Like I said, when you get better at this, we can move it around. We're still practicing, we're still learning, we're still going to get better. We're going to keep it easy. Although, if you want to try on your own, and you feel really good that you do a good job of this, on your own, try it again and move that vanishing point around. I'm going to now take my ruler, line it up with this dot here, which is my vanishing point, and the corner of that square, that rectangle, and I'm going to draw, make sure it's all still lined up, double check, and I'm going to draw a line from the corner off the page. If my ruler moves, double check it hasn't. There. It does not matter the order you use or go around in.
Mr. Byrne, can you help me?
Certainly I can. I'm just going to draw these last bit, come over, and give you a hand. All right, so right off the page. It might line up with the corner of the page on this one here. It did end up in the corner of my page, but usually it doesn't. And remember, Owen, stop. Do not draw on that part there. If you happen to do that, which you did, it's okay. After it was eraser and eraser, okay? So can you draw for me a rectangle? Okay, that was fine. Connect it up, okay? With your ruler.
What if I didn't have one?
Then you can walk to the front of the classroom and pick one up.
My ruler's broke.
That's okay, that's why I have lots of them.
I had an actual my own ruler. It was plastic.
Now last time I put a door on the back. We can still put a door. I like doors. It's kind of cool. So let's put another door there. And this time I'm going to put my door off to the side. One of the things I like to do with my door is I like to try to figure out how tall it is first. And I want to make sure it's taller than that dot. And I think my door is going to be right around here. I like where that looks. And using little dots also helps. That makes a little sense there. I can imagine where it fits in there. Make sure the best of your ability your door is straight up and down. Doesn't look like it's falling over, falling apart. Although we will do that in a few weeks when we look at drawing the inside of a haunted house. But that happens later.
What? Isn't the dot supposed to be in the center of the door?
This one here?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. This dot can actually go anywhere.
What? Yeah, like, can you work over here?
Your door eventually could go there. Certainly it could.
Right now?
Yes.
Does it have to be where you put it?
No, not necessarily. Okay, absolutely not. If you want to do it exactly like mine, that's great. If you want to put it in a slightly different spot, that's fine as well. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. I like the so far what I see. I like what we got there.
This is cool what art can do.
It is really cool. You're right. It is cool what art can do.
Designing
Last time we knocked out the walls. Well, let's change it up a little bit. I'm going to erase this line here, and I'm going to draw a new line, a new horizontal line, just slightly higher than my old one. And what I'm doing, I'm putting my ruler above this line to make sure it's parallel. If I put it here, I don't know if I'm parallel to my wall, but if I put it here, I can double check against this front wall there. If I draw another line right there, I now have an open room. I can now walk from this room to that room.
That's cool.
Where's the horizontal line?
Okay, which one? This one here?
Oh, that is really cool.
I just raise it up a little bit. I'm going to draw these lines a little bit darker. And what I may do, rather than do that, I'm just going to make the whole thing darker.
Also, you know what you could do?
What can I do?
You could also set the hallway right here. Pretend you walked in. Just make it to look like you walked into the other house.
I certainly
like
could.
Like the other part where you.
So do you want me to put a hallway
where
here?
It was on this side.
Do you want me to put a hallway on this side today? I can definitely do that for you. Not a problem.
Yeah, so it looks like you went into the other room past the hallway.
All right, I can do that.
You mean like this, Mr.
No, on that page. I can't see. You show me a blank page. Yep. Just watch that top of your door is a little bit on an angle. So I'm going to open.
It has to be on an angle, right? Because it's
Yes, exactly like that. Where's your vanishing point, my friend? Don't forget to put that dot where all these guys go to. We need that dot. Like this dot here. So I'm going to draw another vertical line. Yeah.
Where do we draw
It all depends. If the closer it is, the more of a narrow hallway. The further away it is, it's more of a room.
your dot inside of
I think there's. I'm now going to. Actually, I'm going to do the same. For our friends who are using rulers as a musical instrument, if you could stop. Thank you. I'm going to extend my roof, that ceiling. Not the roof, sorry, the ceiling. Extend the floor into that space as well. And then erase those 3 lines I no longer need. So think of it.
Wait,
So I drew this line.
I don't get that. What did you just do?
I drew this line.
Like another corner?
And then I extended the line along the ceiling. Extended the line along the floor.
So you basically put another corner inside the room?
Well, sort of. I'm actually extending that wall. So when I erase this against the back wall, erase the line on the ceiling, and erase the line on the floor, I can now walk into that space.
Yeah, we
I wish I had done that side. Because that's what happens now. They have that and then the door.
Well, that's okay. We can try these two other things. Pardon me?
Hey!
All right. I'm going to come around.
We can also do?
I made him awesome.
What else can we do?
Make a skinny door on that side.
You know, I was thinking about it, but we made a skinny door last time. What I was thinking of doing is putting a room over here.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
like
mean.
the opposite of this, over here.
That's what I mean.
Okay. So Alexa, these are it's this line here I want you to erase. This line here, and the one at the bottom I want you to erase.
So do you have to make that?
No, you don't have to. These are just a few things we're trying, okay?
I have mirrors in my room, like big, giant.
I'm going to draw another vertical line on this side.
We can also make a haunted house.
Yeah, we'll make a haunted house later on. Making sure it's nice and vertical, the best we can.
I can't make a vertical line.
Straight up and down, hon. The best you can. Just like that. Yeah, that's a vertical line. Straight up and down. When we drew this line beforehand, we extended it along this back wall. Imagine, Jasmine, rather than putting it back here, you put it up top. I know it would be very different. So along here, rather than at the corner, at the top of that line, I'm going to draw a nice horizontal line along the bottom here. Another line there.
How did you do that? I wasn't watching.
No, where this line is vertical line. Now it's weird. It looks like it bends up here, but it really doesn't. I think it's just the nature of the video camera. So we're not, I can in a moment. I'll also show you one more time, okay? And then I'll come over and help you. So I've got this here. I'm going to quickly draw over my own lines. So I had those 2 lines, right? Then I drew a vertical line. Where this line goes, it does not matter. It can go absolutely anywhere you want. Go back here, go down there.
Can you start?
Does that make sense so far? See where the top corner and the bottom is? Where these two lines meet? I'm going to draw a line, flat line, going left into that space off the page. The same over this way. I'm going to erase that and I'll come over and give you a hand at home. I got bits of graphite everywhere. There and down.
Do you have an eraser?
I can loan you mine, but I'll need it back, okay? Well, it's just an eraser. All right. There you go. Put this on pause.